Um, yeah, I wear glasses, y'all. Um, but I can easily take them off. What's up, YouTube? This is your girl Brittany, as you already know. Um, just coming on here about to do a little rant. Um, I asked a friend what should I write about when I do a YouTube video, and she said, give advice about your past. And so my first thing I'm going to say is, glory be to God that He brought me this far and that He kept me through all things, from danger seen and unseen. And I'm glad that He continues to bless me every day with breath, knowledge, and hope for the future. Um, because it is a hard life out there. It is a really hard world. And when you don't know who you are, or what to do, you did get very confused, very lost, and things get much harder. You know, I was blessed with a sound mind at times. Not all times did I know what to do, how to be, but I'm glad that I am where I am. I'm texting my friend. So I'll stop now because I'm doing the YouTube video. Hold on, let me finish. Okay. Almost done. Okay, I'm gonna set my phone down until I finish this video. Okay, so self-esteem. Self-esteem is a thing that I do suffer with a lot. Before it was even worse, I had really low self-esteem to the point where I just felt like if I got anything, then I was blessed, and that didn't help me out at all. You know, even though I had parents that, you know, they didn't, they weren't bad. I didn't have bad parents. Um, but one of my parents did let me know that, or made me feel like I was less attractive because of my weight, and that's a bad factor because it makes you feel bad when you don't feel beautiful because of your size. And then you look out and you see all these people growing up that had the boyfriend, beautiful relationship, gorgeous skin, gorgeous face, beautiful hair, and all of that. Skinny, thin, can run, can do things, you know, and you couldn't. My first boyfriend was when I was in the 10th grade. His name, I'm going to say it because I love him. I do, I love him. His name is Marquise. Um, he was my first boyfriend, and he actually was the spruce of confidence that I first needed. You know, he made me feel like I could have been wanted when I was down in that low stage, when I was 357 pounds, 5'4", 15 years old in high school. Even though right now I am 298 pounds, I'm still a big girl. Yes, I am a big girl, and I'm not ashamed of it. Yes, I do want to lose weight for my health, but I'm not ashamed of me being a big girl. But going back to that, he really made me feel good, except for the times when I had been cheated on, and the times where he allowed his friends to call me any kind of names, do me any kind of way. I still felt that spruce of confidence that I needed for me to just feel beautiful at that time. There came a point where I couldn't take his antics anymore, and we had to separate. And during that time, you know, when you get cheated on, I'll say this: you get cheated didn't know how to cope at times, and so I didn't feel like I could be anything to someone. So when guys actually tried to talk to me, they looked at me. I took almost anything because I felt like, I couldn't get someone. Because if my first boyfriend could cheat on me, and this is how I look, my image didn't change really. So I felt like these next guys would. And so I became what was known as a paymaster, somebody who paid just to basically stay in a relationship. It wasn't for sex. I didn't pay for sex. No prostitution, none of that. But it was like, if they needed something, I was basically like a nurturer. I made sure that they had it. And I even had one bigger boyfriend. And I'm saying his name too because I'm spicy like that. His name is Ree. And he really didn't treat me right. He smoked. He didn't have a job. I don't know how he supported his habit. But my deal breaker was when he told me he wanted to go to a store with me, and he didn't have any money to purchase what needed to purchase to get what he needed to get. And I feel like if I'm a girl and I made sure I got my way to you, I made sure that I kept myself up, I made sure that I did right, I made sure that you always ate when we didn't, we would have to go on dates on my dime, and then you had enough nerve that you couldn't even support yourself with $5, but you could still support your habit of smoking weed. I don't understand that, so it just took me aback by that, and I just had to let that go. I had to let him go, just because I can't be there. I couldn't be like that. I couldn't be in that relationship. So yeah, it's all about self-esteem, because when I finally looked at myself and said that I was a beautiful girl, that's when my life changed. When I started losing the weight from the diabetes, that's when my life changed. I do have diabetes. I'm a type 2 diabetic. I'm not on it the way I should be, but I plan on it. I plan on getting back right as of now. I'm not gonna say, oh, in the future, nothing like that. I make sure I'm exercising. I'm starting to eat better. I'm gonna get this. I'm not gonna let this beat me. Diabetes is not a death trap if you don't let it. You know. And yes, I may be one of the only ones in my house that have it, and some of my family may not support it as well as I do. Well, as some do, because I have a sister who, when I first got diabetes, she's my only sister. But when I first got diabetes, she switched her habit type, and she really helped me. It makes me want to cry, because to have somebody who loves you enough that they switch their lifestyle around just to help you cope with something cope with cards that you were dealt and you couldn't choose, it's something. That's something. That's love. And I love her with all my heart. So yes, YouTube, that is my rants, and I will see you guys later.